My name is Evelyn Resendiz, and today we're going to be diving into the level of government that most people overlook, but the one that probably affects your life the most. Think about this. Who fills the potholes on your street? Who funds your child's school? Who makes sure your tap water is safe to drink? Well, that's local government, and it's a lot more powerful than you might think. In Texas, there are three main types of local governments. These three are cities, counties, and special purpose districts. Cities take care of police departments, fire stations, roads, and local parks. Counties are responsible for local courts, sheriff's departments, public health, and sometimes emergency services. On the other hand, special purpose districts handle focused services like schools, water, or hospital care. These include school districts, utility districts, and even transit authorities. Altogether, there are over 1,000 local governments in Texas working behind the scenes to keep things running smoothly. This episode is all about how those governments work, how they get their money, and why your voice matters more than you think. Let's talk about money. How does your local government pay for roads, schools, libraries, and everything else? Well, the biggest source of revenue for Texas local governments is in fact the property tax. Whether you rent or own, you contribute because landlords pass those taxes along through rent. Then, obviously, there are fees, and these include building and business permits, utility bills for water and trash, court fines, parking tickets, and even recreation fees at public pools or gyms. For example, if you've ever paid a library late fee or a dog license registration, you've pretty much supported your local government. These funds are used to hire city workers, maintain infrastructure, support for first responders, and more. Without them, cities would grind to a halt. So what do we actually get in return? Well, it's pretty much a lot more than you might realize. Local governments provide the services that impact your daily life. For example, police and fire departments to keep us safe, ambulance and EMS in emergencies, water treatment plants to keep water clean and flowing, trash collection and recycling, parks, recreation centers, and public libraries, public schools funded and managed by independent school districts, food inspection to keep restaurants safe and sanitary, public transportation in cities like Houston, Austin, and Dallas. Imagine waking up one morning and there's no trash pickup, or worse, no clean water, no working street lights, or your child's school is shut down. That's the invisible impact of local government. Now, let's talk about how city governments are structured in Texas. There are three main forms. The first one is the mayor-council. This is a traditional form where voters elect both a mayor and a city council. The mayor often has strong executive powers. The second one is the council manager. The city council is elected, but they hire a professional city manager to handle daily operations, almost like a CEO hired by a board. And the third one is commission, a rare system where each elected commissioner oversees a specific department like public safety or finance. For example, the city of Laredo uses a council manager form. This means that the city council passes laws and sets the budget, but the city manager runs the city day to day. This approach is designed to bring in professional expertise and make city operations more efficient. And while each system has its difference, it also has its strengths, but they all rely on one thing: public trust and accountability. You may not think you have much power in local government, but you do. And it goes beyond just voting in elections. In Texas, citizens can engage through 3 direct democracy tools. The first one is the initiative. You can propose a new law by gathering enough signatures. If you meet the threshold, it gets added to the ballot for a public vote. The second one is a referendum. This allows voters to approve or reject laws directly, often after they've been passed by city councils. The third and final one is the recall. If an elected official isn't doing their job, you can actually petition to have them removed before their term ends. In other words, you basically have the tools to shape laws, challenge decisions, and hold leaders accountable. Local meetings, like city council sessions or school board hearings, are often open to the public. Some are even live streamed. Your voice matters, so make sure you tune in on those. So here's the big takeaway. Local government isn't just politics, it's personal. It's the street you live on, the school your kids attend, the fire truck that arrives in an emergency, and the water you drink. These institutions are responsible for our health, safety, education, and quality of life. And the more we understand how they work, the better we can help shape them. Get involved, ask questions, show up. You don't have to be an expert, just a citizen who cares. Thank you for listening. Until next time, stay informed, stay active, and most of all, stay local.